Time to get a finish on this thing. I get my tan coat by the quart, and I put it in these little bottles that are easier to hold and easier to handle, easier to use. And I use the tan coat as a final finish. I'm going to buff it out with a paper towel. Let me get that ready real quick. Just fold it over a few times. And I apply it with a dauber. So let's do that. I just put the tan coat on the leather, make sure it gets down to the into the stitch grooves and everything. Well, you know, the stitches. Now a tan coat will soak into the leather a little bit. And it'll leave a protective coating on top of the leather. It doesn't seal it, and I like that just fine, because I believe since leather is basically a natural product, that it should breathe. As leather gets older, using tan coat on it makes it so you could rub some neat's foot into it, and the neat's foot will absorb into the oil or other treatments to prevent the leather from drying out. So I put the tan coat on and wipe off the excess. Now I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing to the back side. Get my pinky in there. There we go. Also, the tan coat will help prevent any dye rub off. But at this point, the dye's pretty much been rubbed off as much as it's going to be rubbed off. Now after I apply that to the leather, give it just a little bit of time to dry. Using a different section here, I'm going to go ahead and buff it. And that brings out the shine. And that makes it one good looking hunk of leather. Go ahead and put it on the edges, like, because as I mentioned before, just the gum trag won't last long if you don't top coat it. So I'm going to go ahead and top coat those with tan coat. Same way. Put some on and wipe it off. And then give that some time to dry and buff that off. Now after that's done, I'm going to let it sit for a little while. Actually, I like to give it 2 days to dry completely before it goes anywhere. And give that a quick buffing on the edge. Oh, it's not quite ready. It's still a little bit tacky. Okay. Now, to let this dry, if I just set it on the paper like that, what will happen is it'll stick. It'll stick to the paper and it'll pull it up. So what I'll do is take my mallet, stick it on my clamp, and just set it like that. Just like that, to let it sit and dry. And then after it's all dried and buffed out, I'm going to go ahead, send it out, and get busy on the next project. Well, oh, excuse me. We'll see you then.